The first ever disability conference starts in Harrisburg today, and with it being Disability Pride Month, Fox 43's Sarah Williams joins us live with details on how participants will show their pride at today's conference. Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning. So this is the first ever disability conference that kicked off about 30 minutes ago with a number of guests and keynote speakers really tackling issues that matter to the disabled community. Now, to help me break down exactly what that means is one of the commissioners with the Public Human Relations, Michael Hardeman. Can you tell me what are some of those challenges you guys are trying to tackle?
Well, with respect to the community of disabled people, we are trying to attack ways to make life less difficult for them, to make it more inclusive, more available for them in terms of employment, in terms of housing, in terms of access to public accommodations, in terms of educational opportunities. All of those things are extremely important.
So what does that look like when it comes to housing, when it comes to workplaces that welcome you? What does that look like for this kind of community?
Well, what it looks like, I think, it differs for any number of people with any number of different disabilities. I mean, that's all a part of it, and what makes it especially difficult for the Commission to work on these cases, because the nature of the impairment is going to impact the nature of the concerns that are raised for those who you associate with and those who you have to deal with. And so that's all a part of it. It's that individualization of the negative consequences of the disability as being treated by the public in general.
Okay, so I'm looking around. You guys have a number of people here at your first ever disability conference and a number of keynote speakers who are going to be here. What is the power of like-minded people coming together and brainstorming solutions?
As it is in almost any situation, the more people you have to get together and talk about issues, the more likely you are to find some type of solution, or at least some type of work-in-place environment where you can change for the better the conditions that exist overall. And just in general about the conference itself, my thought on this conference is it really associates with what I call the AEI analogies, advocacy, education, and initiatives. We want to advocate on behalf of people who have disabilities and the role that we all can play in the community with respect to that. We want to educate people in terms of the abilities, educate employers, educate educational institutions, educate public accommodations, housing advances, educate with respect to how to act, respond, help people with disabilities. And then initiatives. What are the kinds of things that are most important and will help the most? And we keep learning about those things.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate it. And as you said, educate, advocate, and really come together. All those details can be found on our website at fox43.com. But for now, in Harrisburg, Sarah Williams, Fox 43 News.